Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Programming Packs. Okay, so and our today's topic is Python list. So lists in Python are just like arrays like other programming languages. Okay, here single list may contain data types like integers, string as well as objects. Okay, in Python programming, list is created by placing all the items inside a square bracket like that. Okay, so uh, we'll strictly go to the practical sessions. Okay, so we will see first how to create a list. Okay, first we will see how to create a blank list. Okay, empty list, you can say blank list or empty list, right? Suppose I want to create a list of players, cricket players or football players. Okay, and initially I'm created like only get the name of a list. Okay, so here I get players equal to. Okay, till now I haven't put anything in the any item in the list. Okay, now I print. Okay, so let me correct the spelling. Okay, so now I'll print. Okay, a players list, blank player list. So it's blank, so it should players list. So it is blank, so it doesn't print me, give me anything. It just give me the name of a list, an empty list, right? Okay, players. So if I run it, you can see I'm getting the player list empty, right? Okay, so now if I add uh, anything in my list, like if I add player name of a players in my list, players, and of course I'll add my favorite players, Virat Kohli, Sachin, how we can forget Sachin, right? Sachin, Kumble, Yuvraj, Rishabh Pant, Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan. Okay, so I have already the name of players in my list. So now I just want to print the player, name of a players. Okay, so I'll just go to print and I'll write players list, player name of a list here. Okay, so that's it. Now I'll run this program. You can see now we able to see that players list in a list form, of course. Virat Kohli, Sachin, Kumble, Yuvraj, Rishabh Pant, Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan. Okay. So now we have seen like how to print the all the list of players or items in a specified list we will give in our program. Okay. So now we'll move to how to access any player. Like if I want to need only one name of one player from whole list, how will do that? That will do through the indexing. Okay. How to access that list? Okay. Like suppose if I want to extract only Sachin name from my list, so I'll do that. You know indexing, right? So I'll just write here print um, uh, accessing favorite. Like I'll just give my favorite player. Okay, so I'll give player, then I'll give that the indexing of that, like Virat Kohli, Sachin. I know Virat Kohli at position 0, Sachin at position 1, right? So how doing it? We're doing it through indexing. Okay. Now should print me the name of Sachin from this player list. Okay, we will run it now. So he's giving my favorite player, Sachin, right? So how we did it, right? We should understand it. So we are doing it through indexing. Okay, this is we are doing it through indexing. What is indexing? Like if you understand the programming languages, if you have read any another language, you should know about what is indexing, right? So for indexing means we use index operator to access item in the list. That index always start from 0. Okay, so here we use index operator, like we use this operator in a square bracket and we write the index number, right? Like that to access an item in the list. Okay, just index always start from 0. Okay, we should remember that, right? Suppose, suppose list has 5 elements, will be index from 0 to 4. Okay, so that's why I have tried that indexing of my favorite player 1. Okay, so that's how we did it. We extract or access the element from our particular list. Okay, so we seen that. So now our next part is how if we want to update any player. Like if suppose this is my team and I want to change it my team name, team person player name, right? Right here Kumble or Sachin. No, I'll never change Sachin, right? So I'll change Kumble to suppose Harbhajan. I need another um, spin bowler, so I'll change it from Kumble to Harbhajan. So how we will do it, right? So here we need update. We update the player. Okay, update the element in list or in our part player in our list, right? So we'll do that like right. If right, I will give my list name player players. Okay, and I give the position of that player where I need to change like 0. Virat Kohli at 0 position, Sachin at 1 position, Kumble at second position. Okay, so I write second, and now then I'll give the name of Harbhajan. Okay, so now I print it. Okay, updated. I'll give the name updated players list, right? So now I'll just print it, my players list. Okay, it should give me the updated player list, right? Let's see. See, now Virat Kohli, Sachin. Before that we have Kumble, now Harbhajan and rest of that same. Okay. So now we will see we have seen how updated the player. Okay. Now suppose if I need to print the name of my players from particular position to other position, right? Like suppose if I need to print from Virat Kohli to Rishabh Pant only, okay, Virat Kohli to Rohit Sharma only, okay. So I don't need all my players in my list. So what I'll do the slicing of my list. That's called the slicing. Means we have a 10 persons in our list. I need to extract only 4 or 5 in some range, like 4 to 8, 1 to 2, 1 to 4, like that. Okay. So what we do? We'll do slicing. Slice that we do slice slicing the list, slice list in Python. So how we do that? Okay, we do it like to give range of indexes. We'll do it by giving range of indexes by specifies where to start and where to end, right? So suppose suppose our search, suppose our search will start at index 2, right? And end at index 5, right? So we have to take care of one thing. The our indexing searching start at second position will be included. The name of that particular element that at index 2 will be included in our final result. But when we give the index at end position, that element at that position will not be included in the result. Okay, so we have to take care of that thing, right? Okay, I'll tell you with the example. Okay, suppose you know we have a my players list, right? Now we have a change player list, right? So suppose print. Okay, so I'll give the slice list from I want from Kumble. Okay, from second position, Kumble means now it's changed to Harbhajan, or from Sachin to Rohit Sharma, right? So I'll give 0 1 from 1. Okay, players 1. Okay, from 1 to I need Rohit Sharma 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, if I want to include Rohit Sharma, I have to give till sixth position. Okay, then it will give me to the result till my fifth position. Okay, we have to take care of that to sixth. Okay, this is my the name of players. Okay, so it will give me from Sachin to Shikhar Dhawan. Okay, so I'll give them sliced players list. Okay, so if I it give me result to Sachin to Rohit Sharma. Yeah, here it is Sachin, Harbhajan, because we updated our list, right? Harbhajan, Yuvraj, Rishabh Pant, Rohit Sharma. The sixth position player is not included, right? That's why I tell you that our search will start at index 2, the index 2 person or element will be included, but the end index will not be included. That's we have to take care of it. Okay, so or suppose we need to print from an any position to last one, right? So how we include the last player, right? You must have a question in your mind. How we will include the last player or last element in our list, right? So what we will do, print players list till end. Okay. Now I'll give players from. I want to print such in. I always want such in my team, man. Seriously. That's it. Will not give anything. Okay. It will take to the end, right? You can see now. See from Sachin to Shikhar Dhawan, right? Now, if I want it from beginning to end, beginning to at particular position, right? From suppose Virat Kohli to Rohit Sharma or Virat Kohli to Rishabh Pant. So how I'll do that? Print beginning to sliced players list, right? I'll give player same. The first one would be blank. To which position I will. So suppose now, please take care of it. If I need Rohit Sharma, then I have to give sixth position, right? Sixth. Okay. So it will print me till Rohit Sharma, right? Because the last index will not be included. Got it, my friends? The last index will not be included. It would take care of it. Okay. So, okay, this is the slicing the list in Python, right? Okay. So now I'll go here. So our next part is will be the suppose if negative indexing, we'll say the topic name is, but the issue is like if like we want to extract the player from last. If like I will need to extract that name of player, the last player name or last second player name, how we will do that? Okay, we'll do it from negative indexing. Okay, we generally doesn't prefer negative indexing in our coding, right? Because it is a very bad practice. So we should stay from just for knowledge. I am telling you, okay, just for this case, you can shortcut. Okay. So like if I need to extract the last element, okay, so how we'll do that? From our list, print last player. Okay, so list name. So it will give me Rohit last player, Shikhar Dhawan. Or if I need a second last player, right? Till and second last player, third last player, like that. Okay. I can give that again. You can second last player. Players minus two. So now it give me second last player. Okay, you got it. Okay, so now we'll move to our next topic. Delete. How we able to delete the element in our list, right? Okay, so like if I suppose I need to delete player in my list. Okay, so I'll do that. There's a simple method which can use the delete operation over there, right? We have like our list. Like if I need to, so you have now our players. Okay, right? You know that, and now you can see if I need to remove, suppose this one from Anil Kumble, right? Means Harbhajan, you can say the updated list or Yuvraj. Okay, I'll take Yuvraj. Okay, so at what position it is 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just write delete operation and index number 3. Okay, delete operation with player, my list name. Okay, with index number, right? Okay, okay, delete. Now print. Yes, we are writing some. Okay, so we will print new players list. So now let's see players. So my new player list when I removed Kumble, Yuvraj, okay, Yuvraj, Harbhajan was updated earlier. So you can see, right? That's how we can delete any player or any item in our list. Okay, now we have seen deleted. Now you have must have question like if I need to add any player, what to do? Simple. How we do it? We append, right? Now I need to add. So I'll use append method list dot name of list dot append and give object name means element name you can say too. Okay. Now in here part I'll say players. So which player you want to add? Well, I'll add my one of my favorite, our superstar, Sir Ravindra Jadeja. Okay, so Sir Ravindra Jadeja. Okay, so I'll print updated list. Updated list players. So now Ravindra Jadeja should be in my list, right? So let's see. We get any error? No. See now Ravindra Jadeja is added in my list. Yahoo! Okay. Now, so these are the some basic and major concepts of list, like how we add, delete, update, extract any element from a list, right? Now we have some methods. Okay, okay, some basic methods we need to know that, right? So like suppose I need to find length of a list, right? Okay, so I'll go and add length of a list, right? Print length of players list. And I'll take players list seven. I have included seven players in my list. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. Okay. So, right. So now if I need to count count of how many times any element occurs in my list, like if I need to count, like if I need to count how many items, how many I how many items, many times object or element occurs in my list. How to do that? Like suppose there will duplicacy, right? Like Virat Kohli could be twice in my list. Sachin could be twice or thrice in my list, right? So if we need to the count, check the count of each player, right? So how to do that? We'll do that through count object, count method. You can say count method. Okay. So I will say print, like I'll check for Sachin, right? Always for Sachin. So count of my favorite player in my list. Okay, so I'll check player dot count. So and I'll give set name of Sachin. So it will print me one. Like I know because Sachin in my list is only appearing in one. That's why. Okay, it's right here. Okay, now we will see how to reverse the list. Okay, now we have a list, right? Now, like suppose we want to reverse the list, how to do that? Simple. Reverse the list, right? We have a name of player, just will do players dot reverse. Right now, I give the print uh, players list, reversed as list, right? Players name of a list. Okay, so now I'll just run it. So see, now that I reverse the list. Earlier Virat Kohli was at first position, now Ravindra Jadeja is first position. Okay, simple. Now if I need to remove any player, okay, if I need to remove any player, okay, we can delete any player, right? From indexing, now if I need to know name of the director name of a player, I read it, I don't need to write the index, right? So like suppose, so simple, remove, okay, list dot remove object, okay, to remove, object or element from my list. Okay, I'll say like players. I'll take a player dot remove. Now I'll give name of player. I going to Rishabh Pant. Like he's not performing well, right? So I'll take name of Rishabh Pant. Okay, and now I'll print again players list. Okay, now see players list. Now remove Rishabh Pant from my team, right? Okay. Now, suppose I need to sort the players from alphabetically order. I want the all the list name of my players list in alphabetical order. So, how we'll do that? Sort. We'll do sort. Use the sort method, right? We just write players dot sort, right? And then I'll print players list, players list, players. Okay. Now it's sorted from alphabetical order, right? So we have to check like if any item exists, if any player exists. Like we'll say check if any item or element exists in my list, right? I'll check if Sachin is present. Sachin present in my list players. Okay, like we have to write if condition for that. Simple print yes. Oh, print yes. Okay, if Sachin is and players print yes. Okay, so it should print yes, right? So we'll run again. Why we don't have? Okay, it's not showing print. Okay, just give me a second. It should little print. Okay, yeah, got it. I should that name. Yeah, it is not S, right? So if the name is player present, but we're given the S capitalization, right? We have to take care of that name, the alphabetical position, like it should be, which is a lowercase or capital. We have to take care in Python, right? So now it will print yes, otherwise it will print no, right? Okay. Now, like if I want to print all the items from the list, not in a like a list form, in normal form, right? Print all items in the list. Like for, I'll use for loop. Like it will iterate from each from list and it give me the result. Players print X, right? So it should give me the name of each player. See, Harbhajan Rohit Sharma, not in a particular list, just normal way, right? So these are all the methods and a way to work and play with the list. Like we have some more, like we can use max to return the maximum value from element, right? Like okay, for max, like I'll take some uh, list numbers, list like 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, right? Now I want to print the maximum number of my list. Simple. I'll use the max method. Maximum number in my list, maximum my list, right? I'll print max a, right? 9. Now if I'll print minimum number in my list, right? It should print into the one. Okay, so right, so now our last one is like with an the important one, right? Like if you have a tuple, if you have understand a tuple, if you go to my tuple video, right, you will understand like if you have a tuple and how to convert a tuple into list, right? Convert tuple into list, right? What we do, we have a tuple, right? We have tuple, right? Players tuple, live players tuple is name of players tuple, right? I just give a name just for understand, right? Where I give them the uh, right, Harbhajan, Sachin, okay, or Virat, right? So they are in a tuple list, right? Not in a particular. Now I want to convert into the list, right? So players list, right? So how will do with that? So I'll take list, so method list, and I players tuple, right? Okay, the list, okay, okay. So now if I print it, it will convert it into the list form. Players in list form, right? If you see, okay, earlier from tuple form, now it in a list form. Okay, so that's from my way in a list. Okay, so you can check, you can practice in many ways, right? I have tell you the how much I can tell the number of methods, all it's how to update, delete, indexing, slicing, everything in a list, right? So it's up to you how you practice, okay? How you create programs in a list and go and write programs in a list, right? How to print all the numbers, how to delete it, right? You do and practice on your own, okay? So if you like the video, if you understand the topic, please subscribe the channel. That you see a subscribe button also, please subscribe and like it, share it with your friends, and you can also my go to blogs www.programmingpacks.com. I give in a description. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you. Bye.